Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing another school related video. Now, I recently got my midterm grades and I was super stoked to find out that I got A's in all of my classes, so I thought I should kind of share the love with you guys and kind of give you some tips that I've learned over the few years that I've been in school to get good grades in school and keep up with your grades and such. So I wrote a few things down here for you guys. Hopefully they help you guys out. I know not everyone has midterms, but I know that halfway through the year or a semester they actually do a lot more tests in high school and in college and stuff like that. So the first and most important thing is to turn things in on time. I think that's like the #1 way to kind of get a good grade. If you're not so hot on taking tests, it's always important to be able to turn in homework in on time, because homework you do at home obviously, and then you can really like double check it and triple check it so it can be 100%, but if you don't turn it in on time, teachers will either dock off points or they'll give you 0 depending on what school you go to or what teacher you have. You know, it all depends on that, but it's so easy to turn in homework because, you know, you can do it at your own speed and your own time, and you know, turning it in, it's better than getting a 0 obviously. And I know a lot of teachers, especially in my high school, they gave you 50% off if you turned it in a day or two late. So get it in on time. That's an easy way to get good grades with homework and such. One of my tips is to take notes even if it isn't required. Now, I am the type of person to always have a notebook and pen out whether or not the teacher asks you to take notes or not, just because if they're doing presentations and if they repeat a few of the things that were in your textbook, that obviously means that the teacher thinks it's important enough to spend that much time on a lecture. So I don't even know if that made any sense. Sorry, I'm like in the middle of a study break, and that's why I have my glasses on. I never wear my contacts during studying because they just get dry. But I really recommend to take notes no matter what it is, even if it's the smallest thing, just to jot things down so you can remember it and also look back on your notes later when you're studying for a test. The next tip that I have for you guys is to peer edit. Now, I know sometimes it's hard to find someone who is willing to edit your essays or your paper or whatnot, but if you do find someone to just look over your paper, whether it's your parents or if it's your family or if it's a counselor or something, if it's a very important paper, you really want some other eyes to look on it because they may catch a few things that you weren't able to catch. Another thing that I really like to do is host a study group, and this doesn't have to be at your home if your parents don't allow you to have like a lot of friends over or such, but you know, a lot of the times in high school and in college, they do have things where you can get together with a lot of people in the same type of class and study and work off of each other. But if you don't have that at your school, I know my school offers like little study areas where you can reserve a room ahead of time, and you can have up to like, I think 15 people in a room at a time, and you can just get together and study for the test that's coming up. So if you don't know one thing, obviously another person will definitely know it, and then you can remember it more. I think that when I'm in study groups, I remember it more because in between studying, we do have like study breaks and stuff, so like you kind of remember having fun and also, you know, just being with friends, and I feel like you'd remember more of your conversations about the topic or the test when you're talking with friends. So something that's really easy to do, I like to host them in my own apartment with probably about 4 or 5 people. I don't like inviting more than that just because sometimes it gets a little hectic and we get sidetracked and everything, but just 4 or 5 people that are in your class and who are focused and want to get a good grade. That's also one important thing, is to find people who want to actually succeed in class, because some people, they go to college and they don't show up for classes and they kind of BS homework and just do it last minute, and honestly those people, they may be your friends, but they're definitely not the people you want to have study groups with. So Another good tip is to teach or tutor someone else in the same class. I know depending on what school you go to, again, or if you go to college, there's definitely different levels of students in that class, whether they know how to use a program that you're using or they don't. In my example, we use Final Cut Pro X10 a lot in that class, and so I obviously know how to use it already. I've used it for over 6-7 years now. So what I do is I offer people a tutoring session, and I say, hey, you know, if you need help with Final Cut Pro, just tell me. I'll schedule like 45 minutes to an hour depending on what you guys want to be tutored on, and I can help you guys with projects. And some people want to pay me, and then some people are like, you know, I'm a college student, I don't have money to pay you, but can I teach you about something that you might need help on? And I'd be like, yeah, I need help on this class, can you help me with that? And they'd be like more than glad to help you with that, since you already helped them with a different program. So it's always really nice to work off of other people. I think that that kind of gives you a level of motivation, and it also helps you learn quite a lot if you do that. And the last thing that I recommend doing to keep up with your good grades is always talk to your teacher. In college, you only have a teacher out like once or twice a week at most, so you only see them once a week, and they do keep their offices open, and especially in high school and college, you can definitely go to your teacher's like office or their classroom after class or before class to talk to them. They're always willing to help. I have not come across a teacher who's not willing to help you at all, because at the end of the day, they're here to teach you guys, and they're here to help you guys grow and educate you guys. So obviously they want you to grasp the knowledge that they're trying to push onto you. So at the end of the day, if you have a question about a project, if you have a concern about a paper, anything like that, go to your teacher, ask them those questions. If you're too afraid to do it in class, obviously go ahead, ask them after class. You know, they're always there to help you guys out. So those are my few tips on getting good grades in school. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and make sure to comment down below what you guys want to see next for study tips or school in general. I'd love to kind of sit down and talk to you guys about it. So love you guys so much. Once again, please like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. Mwah!